now where I'm headed is I'm going to go under the highway, the freeway here, and then head over to old Route 66 to head into the canyon. I'm not 100% positive, but rumor is that that bridge that I just went under is where COVID started. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Dude, we're all turning left, not just you. What a... I tell you, there's some people in this world that are just all about themselves, aren't they? That car's turning left, that car's turning left, I'm turning left, and there's one D over here thinks he's got the right to pull up in front of everyone to go left. That's how you get road rage started. Dear, I know you're laughing. Are you gonna make me actually call you for help? Huh? I see you in the chat still. Will you please come get me again? Oh man. Oh, you're not. Are you gonna make me call an Uber? Stillbender Brewery. And I've not had one of their beers yet because I quit drinking beer a couple of years ago, and I'll have one here and there. Like when I go on to Vegas next week, when we're on vacation in Vegas, I'll probably have a beer here and there. But I honestly don't drink beer very much. Oh, here comes all the kids. Those are some high-pitched, squeaky voices.
Ooh, the doghouse is busy too. Ooh la la. Uh-oh. Battery.
Yeah, it's
Right size. It's the right size. Yeah.
well, I'm live streaming to Twitch right now. I'm live.
Okay.
So it's got like 3 modems, a little computer, and like a bunch of battery packs. Yeah. That's kind of what I've been doing for fun now instead of racing. Just
I've seen some of your
oh, my live streams? Oh, the recaps, the clips? Yeah. Well, I was riding with the Echelon group starting down there on Rio Grande, and they just got a little too hot and heavy for me coming up. I was like, ah.
Yeah, it's the hill climbing thing, right?
Yeah.
I
even tried to bring my lightest bike I own, but when you're carrying like 20 pounds of extra gear, and I'm not talking about my belly.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
How you been?
Oh, we're doing all right. Yeah. It's going slow lately. Just doing a lot of slow stuff lately.
Nothing wrong with that.
I feel like I'm done racing, but I shouldn't say that.
Larry says that too, and then we sign up for like
Some event,
a
right?
gravel grinder. He's on the podium smiling. Thing.
Right. Sit, 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 no, sit. Good girl. Yeah, that's good. Go sit. Sit, sit. Good. Okay, Marley. All right. Alex. Good job, good job. Good job, Marley. You gotta calm down a little. Calm down. Calm down. You calm down? No, no, no. Back up. No. Yeah. Alright. One more, that's it. You guys got double the trees because the camera closed. Alright, we'll go Marley. That's good. That's good job. Alright. You think you're gonna get some more? We're done. We're done, we're done. Nope, 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 nope. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. And we'll see you on the next one. I'll probably be here tomorrow morning. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going riding this weekend, probably all weekend. So you may not see me in the gym at all this weekend. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do the same thing where I'll come in, do a light workout, and then go for a ride later on in the afternoon when the sun comes up. Because it's going to be beautiful all this weekend. Today it's going to be 70 degrees. So I am definitely going out riding.
Snackabee said Han is looking THICC.
You said it, not me.
RR at Mania said you think that tall stormtrooper is DR disrespect?
Oh, it probably is. He wasn't invited to TwitchCon, and everybody's at TwitchCon right now.
Power Karmabut said, switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live. Flip Warho said, PFKLFG.
Hey, how you doing this morning? All right, let's get this ride on the road. Oh, ouch. Let's see. Let me put the camera down just a tad more. All right. Yeah, a little more. There we go. Oh. Man, I think a mosquito bit me before I left the house. It's too cold. How the hell did a mosquito get me?
slow squat jersey.
Gotta like it. Gotta like it. I think it's just cool enough for the long sleeve, but
Flipmore said, "Too bad Terry has not done much streaming as of late."
yeah, it seems like he like if he goes on a hard stint of like back to back to back and like multiple locations, that he tends to take a brief break. At least that's what I noticed.
Flipmore said, "I don't get it long."
But yeah, it doesn't make sense. No matter how much I try to justify it, just
Flipmore said, "We all need breaks, I guess."
yeah, I could get it. I get it, because that's why I kind of debate, like, can I do this? Like, give up my full-time corporate income and just go hard and do this. And there's a part of me that wants to do it. And there's a part of me that just knows that, you know, there is a challenge to being on stream all the time, you know, especially if you're trying to be engaging and entertaining, you know. We'll see how long his break is here. When he did, what was it, in the UK? It was a long stint.
Said, "What was for breakfast today, BK?"
Oh man, I had two sausages, brat type sausages, the Johnsonville sausages, you know, the small ones with 5 fried eggs, everything cooked up and fried up in what's that butter brand? The premium butter.
Said, "Young smiling face."
Oh, what's that butter? I don't know. It's like one of the only butters I buy, and I can't even think of the brand now. Good grief. It'll come.
Flipmore said, "Kerrygold?"
There, yeah, there we go. Good grief, man. Talk about freaking brain fart. Yeah, I had Kerrygold, salted butter. Just fry it all up in there.
Flipmore said, "Irish Valker."
Yeah, pour it all over the toast. You know, when I'm done with it, I pour like everything on the plate and just let all the drippings all over my toast. Yummy goodness. And then I use Kerrygold unsalted butter in my coffee. Got a little.
Flipmore said, "I got some ground pork on sale this week, trying to figure out what to do with it all."
Oh, I'll tell you what to do with it. I'll tell you what to do with it. Well, you get it's ground pork, but you could do the same thing that I'm going to do. So I'm going to make carne adobada and bean burritos. Don't ask me why, because I really, if you've watched my streams, I really can't eat our local chili anymore. I mean, I can, and I do. I just got to plan for it and, you know, make sure I take a pill. But I'm gonna go out and buy pork loin. Maybe not loin, probably something a little fattier. And get some of our local red chili, make a chili sauce. Make some carne adobada, refried beans on some tortillas. Yeah, probably shoulder. You know, something fatty, for sure. But I don't know why. I just get these weird cravings and I'll make something like that. Something a little out of the ordinary on our norms. Because for the most part, as far as meal prepping and cooking for the week, we tend to stay safe and make the same things. You know, because I do all my cooking on Sunday. That way, you know, we're both very busy, so. Probably not. I'll probably buy canned. I don't got the time to do like get straight up pinto beans and cook them and then refry them. Yeah, unfortunately, I appreciate the craft. Watched my mom doing it for years, and I remember part of our task on some Sundays was sitting at the table and sorting beans. You know, pour the whole bag of beans all over the table, and everybody grab a pile and sort beans.
45 minutes in Instant Pot.
Yeah. I imagine it's probably pretty freaking easy, as much as I see my mom do it. Like I said, all right. I appreciate that. Someone that appreciates the craft. Yeah, boy, we grow up doing so many things like that. Wonder what ride. Is there a ride going on? What are the numbers for? What ride is this? Lobo?
UNM Cancer.
Oh, the Lobo ride, right?
Yeah,
The
yes.
Lobo Challenge?
Yep.
Nice. Hello, hello.
I knew I heard voices back
Yeah, I'm chit-chatting back there. I'm inquiring, asking questions. Don't know how to mind my business. There's some red chili right there. Go buy some ristra and make fresh chili instead of buying it like I'm planning to do. There's so many things I've watched my mom do through the years, and I know so easy, you know? Grab the chili pods, dried chili pods, throw them in the blender, put your garlic, put your salt, put your water, whip it up, there's your red chili sauce. You know? Beans, same thing. Put them on the table, sort them, soak them, cook them, refry them. All simple stuff, but I don't know. As it is, I am barely going to have the patience of putting my pork and red chili in the crock pot and waiting 8 hours for it to cook. All right, people, cutting in. Cutting in. Come on, people, go. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Come on, people. You got this. Oh, man, y'all are just letting those people just budge their way in.
I get it. For sure, easy button wins often in my kitchen also.
Oh, come on, it's a go. It's, oh my God. Dude, these people are gonna kill me. All right, please go. Don't stop, go. Oh my God. Good. I swear, people in New Mexico do not know how to use turnabouts.
I did a really fun event in Portland, Oregon last weekend.
Nice. Is that where you're from? Portland, Oregon? Man, it's been a minute since I've ridden there. Long time. Nice, okay. Nice. Very nice. Last time I rode a bike in Portland, Oregon, let me think about the year. I will guess that it was probably around maybe 2012-ish, maybe. 2012. I flew in business trip for yes, that's one thing I noticed. I flew in for a business trip and I talked to the guy that owns the bike shop ahead of time. I forget the name of the bike shop, but the day that I was coming in, he was going to be closed. But he gave me his number and he said, text me when you land, I'll come open the shop for you. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. So we landed, airport, called him up, because his bike shop was in the downtownish area. And on the way to our hotel. I rented it was a Mossy that I recall. A Mossy with SRAM, really nice road bike for a rental. And I raced it let's see here. No, I didn't race till Tuesday night. The Portland Raceway. It's like right next to the bridge, river there. I'm vaguely kind of recall this stuff. But yeah, I told him I was going to race it. Yeah. I told him I was going to race it, and he was good with it. He's like, okay. And I killed the race that night. My co-workers were there cheering me on, and I killed it. I freaking killed it. Coming from 5,500 foot elevation and going down to practically zero, I was not running out of breath, it seemed like. I felt like I was cheating. Yeah, it was awesome. And then I rode, like the next night, I left the hotel, came across the bridge, and there was a canal, a bike path that rides along the canal. I rode that. The next day, Yeah, it was fun riding out there. It's quite the adventure. The bike path, just all around like downtown and the system. That sounds about right. That sounds right. Like I said, it was years ago that I did that. I'm pretty sure if I go Google it, I probably could find that result. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I could only imagine because, I mean, I think even at that time, it was ranked number one, possibly number one at the time, as far as bike mecca. Yeah, it's a great place. I'd love to do it again. Live streaming this time though, not so much, you know, worrying about racing and a nice road bike or anything like that. Although I did look at my Eddie Merckx today and I bet. It's like any place, you know. Albuquerque has its rough areas, but it's not at all like what they try to make it out in the news. You know? Well, let's see if I can make that happen. I'm somehow I'm trying to figure out how to take more advantage in the coming years of all the stacked up PTO that I have and get out, adventure, live stream. Kind of like a sample of what it would be like if I were to live stream 24/7, you know? Just plan a lot of destinations, pull the trailer, stop places. All right, everybody, I think we're going to take a quick cruise through Bike and Coffee. I always like to just go through there just to see what's what. I don't always intend to get breakfast or get a drink. Just always just use it as an opportunity to see if anybody I know is around. We'll go give it a quick lookie and head on out. Haven't fully thought about my ride today, like as far as where I want to go, how far, how long. I partly considered pulling out the solar trailer again today because it is definitely going to be sunny again today. Didn't do that, but I do have the 2 batteries on the bike, so we're definitely good for a long one today, especially if I keep the assist level low, you know. Boy, the hot air balloons were all out all over the top of our house this morning. Everybody's getting ready for the balloon fiesta coming up. It's cool weather. It's perfect for a hot air balloon. they are coming out.
Flipmorho said, you need to enable audio alerts from Stream Elements Low.
Yeah, I know. Dimitri's always on my butt about that. Oh yeah, okay. See, got a tip. All right. Whew. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, Dimitri's always on me about that. I'm the worst streamer.
Flipmorho said, I just tipped you 4.20 for a coffee, bro.
All right, we will make that happen, then. Much appreciated. We'll see how busy this place is, though. I had to put this place here. Man, if you don't get here early, and I don't mind if I come here and
Flipmorho said, you probably can't buy a coffee for 420 though.
I bet I can. I don't drink too fancy frou-frous. Frou-frous is what I call them, frou-frous drinks.
Flipmorho said, good manpower karma. I take
Yep.
mine black.
I do too, but I do love Kerrygold butter whipped into nice little cold cube, well, warm, because I keep my butter out on the countertop, and that way I just grab a little pat, put it in there, and use my little electric whipper, whip that butter in my black coffee. Oh yeah, look, line. That's what I mean, it's just like not worth it.
Flipmorho said, bulletproof coffee, eh?
Kinda, yeah, it's sort of like bulletproof. And I'm just not using the, what do you call it, MCT, like coconut oil or anything like that, extra, just the butter. And then with my electric whipper, I can get it nice and frothy.
Said, lots of bikes and some type of pop-up today.
Yeah, all kinds of pop-ups and stuff. But the line for food is like way too long. Again, like I said, there's days where if I wasn't planning on trying to get miles in, I don't care. I'll just take the time to go sit there and chill out.
You know, like not.
Can't do it today though. We will move on. We will find. Bike and Coffee, yeah, that's a good place. Although, what's his name? Chef. Gosh. Reyes was the chef there for a long time. I believe he's moved on to something else. Like, I don't know. I got to look. I got to look at his Instagram and see where he's moved on to. But I'm sure the food is still good. You know, gotta be. Hello.
chef leaves a place, their recipes and methods stay behind if they are well received by the customers.
Yeah, they are. Like the coffee burger, excellent. Not to mention a lot of other things. Hey, Don.
Flipmorto said, I need one of those green chile burgers me things.
Oh yeah. Have you had New Mexico green chili? Telling you, it is the bomb.
Flipmorto said, I guess it is the season to see the folks roasting the hatch chile, no?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. In fact, you probably weren't on my stream early enough, but like where I was coming out of the intersection across 4th Street, all that traffic right there was people. They have kind of like a drive-through set up where you buy your bag of green chili. They put it through the roaster type thing, roast it right there. So yeah, you could smell all the green chili roasting right there on the corner by my house. But this is the time, yeah, it's being picked, roasted everywhere, grocery store parking lots, a lot of the little small grocers in town, which most of them are down in the valley by where I live.
Flipmorto said, I'm from Colorado.
Oh,
We get them there.
okay.
And my stepmom, Mima Drastra,
Yep.
buys them every fall and works for days processing them,
Yep.
packing and freezing.
Yep, then you know the drill. I would have to say that somebody's familiar with separating beans, which we know as well. It's got to be in the know. Come around you here. Come around. Oh, this road's rough. Rough.
Flipmorto said, she get the dynamite variety. They like the muy chilazo.
Let's see here. Can't see around this corner. There we go. All this talk, believe it or not, is getting me hungry. Even though I ate a big breakfast. I purposely ate a big breakfast so that I wouldn't eat on the road, but I'm sure at some point I'm gonna have to eat. It's gonna be without question. I got it. Dispensaries everywhere. Everywhere. Find them in little corners and holes. I didn't think that there would be a dispensary, and now there's a dispensary there.
Said, have you ever heard of anyone doing coffee outside in ABQ?
Coffee outside, like you mean like a little mobile trailer platform kind of thing?
Flint Borjo said, are you familiar?
If you're talking like mobile, there's a couple, like back at the, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, but back towards where I live in the Alameda parking lot, there was somebody that would always set up with their, look like a converted little ATV.
Said, no, like a bike meetup in park where riders meet and add their own coffee.
Oh no, that sounds like definitely Western state kind of Portland, Oregon activity. I've not heard of such a thing. What do y'all do? Just like show up with your own little Bunsen burner type thing and make your coffees, and everybody like specialty blends and stuff? Is that what we're talking about?
Flint Borjo said, exactament.
Oh, nice. Okay, now that sounds pretty prestigious, hip. It's a trolley tour. I don't think I've ever seen the trolley tour before. I'm sure they went by the some of the different Breaking Bad houses that were used in this area. Jesse's house.
Flint Borjo said, hand grinders, stoves, pour-overs or AeroPresses aplenty.
This sounds really cool. I dig the craft. I'll show up with some New Mexico Pinon roast coffee. We'll give everybody a taste of that. Pinon coffee roast. All right, which way is this guy gonna go? Hello.
Flint Borjo said, they have groups in various larger cities. You can find pages on Instagram by searching coffee outside.
I see, okay. I'm gonna say I doubt we have something like that here, but I could be surprised. Definitely could be surprised. It's not like I know everything about Albuquerque. Hell, I didn't know till like about a year ago.
Flint Borjo said, well.
I didn't know till about a year ago that we had some brew pubs.
Flint Borjo said, coffee outside ABQ is a page on IG.
Get out of here. Man, that's what I'm talking about. These like hipster kind of little things. Like, I didn't know till last year that there were brew pubs that do things that I see in other locations like San Francisco, Portland, stuff like that, where, they have the little 2-track bikes on stands and people race them, and they have, the wheel with the two little arrows, and you know, one arrow represents one bike and one arrow represents the other bike. I found out we have some of those here, or at least one brew pub of people doing it here. Yeah, okay. So I didn't even know it had a name. Cars. Showing some cars.
Said, it seems that the ABQ Coffee Outside page has not had any new posts in 127 weeks, Sag.
That seems legit for New Mexico. The way things just kind of die here, like the bicycle racing community, just dead. Man, there are a lot of people out today. A lot of people out today.
Flipborho said, just found a good one on IG, Bike Lane ABQ.
Bike Lane ABQ? What are you doing up here? Shooting a movie? Looks like a movie setup here, you know. That looks like a movie setup there. See if we can get through the alley here. Yep. What do we got going on here? Looks like they're setting up for a concert. Bands of Enchantment. Okay. This must be what is going on in downtown tonight. Maybe we'll come down and live stream.
Mania said, Border Patrol just passed you, Angel, get to peddling.
Fuck you. Maybe we'll come down and live stream this tonight. We'll give it a try. Who do you think you are? Rat Mania. Royal Fork. Oh my gosh. Damn. Holy smokes, something smells good. Oh. Damn. I wasn't expecting to fall off there. What is that? Red Ball Cafe. Is the place open? Monday through Friday. The large RTS. I'm having a bit of a brain fart. What were we talking about? We're talking about I think I know which one you're talking. Polkham? Where's Polkham? I think that's the one we're talking about. Oh, you're okay. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the video I sent you. Okay. Let's see. $50 human players, 1,000,000 units. Oh shit! I didn't look at the details, but I just remember seeing a YouTube video came up for it, and I was like, I bet you guys would be interested in this. Not me. All right, the camera's gonna shake up here a little bit. Is that legit Stars and Stripes? Couldn't tell. I mean, you can wear Stars and Stripes, but I couldn't tell if that was like national champion Stars and Stripes. It's those you are not supposed to wear.
Fuck, you get it?
Whew. Oh my God, jeez. Let me check gear, make sure my camera didn't get all jacked up. What's that rattling? Oh, I see. All right, I'm gonna have to make a stop and retighten my cables down here real quick. Need to fix that creak in my bike. I think I said that the last time I rode this bike. All right, but we're gonna make a slight detour. A quick detour. Fix a cable. bounce stuff too much. Oh, God. Let's turn you all around. All right. Let me fix this cable. Make sure what it is first. Don't know if the pole came down just a little bit. This cable. I'm missing a cable or a strap. That's what it is. I usually have 4 on here, so I wonder if it's in this bag somewhere. I don't want to take this thing all apart, so I'll just deal with it. I'll just tighten this one up tighter. That should be fine. All right. Back over here. I'll be right back. All right. Here.
Flip Warho said, nature break question mark.
Yes. Had to. I'm staying hydrated today since I got the tube right here. So, quick little nature break. For sure.
Flip Warho said, good on you, Power Karma.
Oh. You know, I was talking to my wife about when I was in my 20s, early 20s.
Warho said, I've got to get engaged on life's painful errands. Have a great ride, my guy.
All right.
Disabled.
All right, take it easy. Enjoy the day. I was talking to my wife the other day about how, as a young man, I don't know how I survived, or the untold, unknown damage that is potentially done to my body. And what I mean by that is, you know, I think about today and how focused I am on like just overall nutrition, hydration specifically. Like, you know, I have multiple water bottles around the house. I have one that I carry with me no matter what. Like, so if I even go to the grocery store, I grab my one bottle, stainless steel bottle, and I put it in the car with me because I'm always sipping water, always staying hydrated. And I don't recall at all in my early 20s, which would have been about what, 1990, 91, 92. I don't recall at all like carrying water bottles or paying attention to how often I drank water. In fact, I didn't really drink water a lot, especially where I lived there and just outside of Chicago. So I think hydration was definitely not on the brain. Definitely did not think about like, oh, I need to keep myself hydrated. Like, yeah, I don't know. Who knows what, like I said, untold, unknown things we were doing to our bodies, you know, before you became educated on things like nutrition, hydration. No.
Okay, now there's a little slide uphill.
Yeah, I need to look at my bike and figure out what this creek is. Oh, rough road. This thing's got a bad creak. It's probably time to take things apart, re-grease everything, just reset everything, retighten, re-torque, get everything back in place. This is the tube that flatted on the last ride that I did. Got that giant, looked like about 1.5 inch staple. Went to the sidewall of the tire, and I changed it out on the ride. Changed the tube out on the ride, and I fixed. So I was up in my bike shop early this morning, fixing it, getting the tube patched up and swapping over, readjusted the bearings on the hub. Did a little other maintenance, but the one thing I didn't do was take anything apart on the bike and re-grease, reset, re-torque anything. Yep. Oh. All right. We're definitely going to go a different way today. We're going to make this a true adventure and do something we haven't done in a while. Just because I think it'll make for an epic descent into Albuquerque if we go all the way up and around and come down Central Avenue and drop into Albuquerque. Always like that view. Oh man, there's something about right lane closed. What does that mean? Am I going to be able to get across the bridge? Am I going to be able to get across the bridge? Let's see. Is that an extension cord they got on there? What is that? It's a rope. All right. Well, I guess we're going to find out what's going on up here. We got right lane closed. I don't know what that means from the perspective of the bike path. Made provisions or not. And I guess we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Waiting whether they get on over in or not. faster. Probably find out here in a minute if we can't get over here. Definitely could not have been a state over there, so good thing we came over. Good thing we came over. And good thing I have the ability to turn the boost on the battery all the way up because I was able to fly through there. All right, I think we can turn that down now. It's always nice to know that you got that extra power when you need it. Because it didn't take long and the speed picked up there rather quick. And they made no provisions for bicycles to get across that. None whatsoever. We're gonna ride over here on this edge. I don't want to ride over there where it's nice and clean, but man, this bike lane is just horrid. Awful. That didn't sound good. It's a good thing I'm running these heavy duty tires. Although it didn't help with a 1.5 inch staple last week. Yeah, there's so much debris in this road. It is not good. For sale. Yard sale. A bunch of jewelry in there. Look at that dog. He saw me coming a mile away. I see you. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get this light or not. It just changed, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're going. Like it or not. Green all day. Seems like this road has just gotten busier and busier and busier. And there's been a lot of, you can't like really see it unless you really look, you know where to look, but a lot of expansion, a lot of small little neighborhoods popped up. Hands going numb. Man, there's like screws and nails all over the shoulder. Trying to keep an eye out for them. Oh yeah, like that. That's see, from back there, I thought that was the high school. That's actually a new set of apartments that have gone up. So the high school is actually back further. So boy, a lot changes when you just don't get around certain roads in a long time. So the high school is actually further back. Remember, that's where my middle daughter did a cross-country meet at high school. Come on, light. Oh gosh, I was just about to put my foot down and it went. And it looks like there's going to be probably more right here on the corner. What's this guy doing? It's a little odd. It's like a, can't tell if he's like doing something there or if he's just homeless living on the side of the property fence there. It's a little strange. The band is playing, jamming. All right, I think we're gonna change gears here and, oh my gosh, ramp the power up a little bit.
What's the clutch set? APK.
What's happening? What's up, what's up? Man, I got the McDonald's theme going through my head right now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know, you do your best to like eat a big breakfast. That way you don't get hungry out on the road. Too hungry anyways. And here I am, I'm already thinking about an Egg McMuffin, a breakfast burrito. Something. I do have a bar on me, so they're all right as far as a snack. But I'm not gonna lie, that old Egg McMuffin sounds really good right now. Can't think of any time I've ever gone up this hill this fast before on a normal bike. I gotta say, I do enjoy e-bikes. I really do. You know, you can still put down a little bit of work, but when the bike is basically giving you 1,000 watts. You gotta love it. Just take it. Always get a little concerned when we see garbage bags on the side of the road like that. Oh, it is a nice day. Really nice day. It is super cool. I probably, you know, in my better state of common sense, should have probably still put sunscreen on, which I didn't, you know, because just because it's cooler doesn't mean you got exposure to UV, you know. Those wild horses out there? Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like one's laying down. Maybe 6 wild horses, or 5, at least 5. I can't tell if that other one is. I can't tell what that other one is. Got some wild horse out here. River live bottom systems. Interesting. That truck smelled pretty foul, I'll tell you that. Like it stunk. Oh, I could still smell it from here. Unless there's a dead carcass around here somewhere, but it's always a possibility. Something is rank out here though. Gosh darn it, I forgot to do, I don't know why, but it seems like every time I get out on the bike, I always forget to reset the odometer, so I don't know what my distance is. Is there anybody in the stream that could give me a quick mileage check from the bottom right corner? I'm kind of curious what my miles are compared to my battery capacity.
Power Carmabut said, scene switched to BRB. Power Carmabut said, scene switched to lit. Bilabox cloud, 9211, 69 milliseconds. Doggedale said, I feel guilty for waking and baking while you're waking and exercising. Switch to lit. Cloud, 2932, 57 milliseconds. said, no shame in squatting.
I don't know if you heard me, bud, but is it possible you give me a mileage check?
Just break. Oh, yeah, we're at 24.6 miles.
24.6? Okay, that's not too bad. It's a little less than I thought. That just seems so far. I mean, look, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Let me see. Can you all see the city, like way out in the distance, the buildings, or not on the camera? If y'all can see that or not. So you should see the mountain.
Doggedale said, I do not see any buildings, but I do see a mountain.
Okay, so if you see the mountain, that's kind of weird that the camera doesn't pick that up, because I can clearly see, you can see the mountain, and then you have this green, that's this hill up here, and then you can see downtown Albuquerque, okay? So today, when I left my house, I live more towards the north end of that mountain. So I rode from the north end of the mountain to downtown, which is right there, rode around downtown, rode all the way north to this road up here, and then rode the road up, and now we're kind of coming back around. That just does not seem like 24 miles. It seems so much more. It's kind of strange you all can't see the city.
Doggedale said, is it accurately logging your distance?
It should be. I mean, it's doing it through the real-time IRL app. It's literally tracking as I'm going. And I wish I would have, you know what? I forgot. Hang on, I got an app running here that's tracking my miles in live. 24.92. So yeah, it's accurate. I completely have this other app running that's tracking my miles. It just feels like I've ridden so much further. I mean, especially when you are up here and I'm looking down at the city, and the city looks like, the buildings look like little
Bilabox cloud, 85, 75 milliseconds. Power Karmabut said, scene switch to live. Bilabox cloud, 1264, 343 milliseconds. Wait a dang minute, didn't we say we were getting rid of this backpack?
Yes, we did. I talked to my wife about that this morning, and unfortunately the two little side bag holders that I ordered did not come in. They did not get delivered. So I am back to ugly Camelback. I apologize to offend the eyes. I'm sorry for such an offensive target on everyone's eyeballs.
Box clock, 1785, 1067 milliseconds. Scene switch to live. Box clock, 850, 57 milliseconds. Box clock, 212, 602 milliseconds. Power carbon set. Box clock, 1030, 57 milliseconds.
Wonder why we're getting so much low bit rate out here. I'm only running 2 modems again, but Oh, there's a good bungee cord there. What are these people doing? Drinks? Aguas fresca. Smells good.
Did you say agua fresca?
Yes. Look pretty refreshing too. Ah, skunk. Dead skunk. At least he didn't, wasn't stinking up the place. I just noticed there's a fire department. Why did I not ever notice that? New fire department. There. I swear I gotta get out more. I gotta get out more. See more things, make more observations. You know? There we go, historic Route 66. Everyone, wake up, get your coffee, get your whatever you smoke, whatever you drink, whatever you eat, get it ready because we're about to come down on Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're gonna drop on in. I don't remember this road being this rough, but maybe I do. Oh, there's some kind of special event going on down here. What's going on down here? Watch out, car. Coming through. Nice job. Thank you. Whew. Oh God, that was too rough. We're gonna stay right on this stripe here if we can. My shoulder is just way too rough. Yeah, buddy. You're flying down that hill. You don't have any more gears up. Got no more gears. It's been pretty good all day today. It's nice and cool again. Been a great ride so far. Other than a few low bit rate up on the hill back there. But I'm still only running 2 modems for most of my streams. I still haven't bit the bullet though and got rid of the AT&T modem and got a Starlink yet. There are times where I still like to use that AT&T though. Like when I go on a motorcycle, I'll usually run all 3 modems. Because it seems like with the motorcycle, I tend to go places that are a little more susceptible to low bit rate.
Got solar today.
No solar.
9K said, watch out for that tree.
No solar today. I thought about it. I did think about it again. Because it is, as you can see, another very nice sunny day. I think the issue, one reason why I didn't take it out is because I didn't plan to be out very long today. Where if I all right, I think if I was going to take the solar trailer out, I would probably plan to be out like much longer, like 6-7 hours. Where today I really only plan to be out like maybe three-ish, maybe 4, close to 3.5, 4. Just noticed that they actually painted in the protected bike lane script in here. All that at all last time I painted. Well, they only did it so far. Can't expect everything to be perfect. Oh wow. has just changed. Oh my God, now this grocery store is a Choose Fitness now? Oh, okay. Let's see, yep. Wow. God, all these places. This is, I don't want to point out where, but when I do work in an office at work, this is the general area. That was a grocery store. Back over there was a grocery store, but it was Verizon for a while. Now it's part of that Legacy Church. Let's see what else has changed. So there used to be a glass shop right there. The glass shop is now El Bronco Restaurant. Pray then eat. Okay. Alrighty, I'll give you that. No judgment. I'd rather eat because I don't pray. But I have no opposition about putting positive thoughts and vibes in the universe for a person. For anyone's well-being. Yeah, still here, Gilbert Sanchez. This is where I used to get my taxes done for years and years and years. See what else has changed around in this neighborhood. Julian's Burgers and Mole, well, that's still here. Let's see here, are you going to turn on me? Thank you. I thought for sure that guy was going to turn on me, but he was looking. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, whoever you are, unknown human being. Oh, that one jarred my teeth. Good thing I didn't have my tongue between my teeth. I would have bit it off. More agua fresca. Someone turning on you, yeah. You just have to like really watch out and just not expect it. You know what I mean?
Constantly try to make sure I keep my tongue in my mouth low.
Oh, that. Yeah. It was just perfect timing. I don't normally like hold my teeth tight or grit my teeth or anything. Thanks. I'm on live stream. I'm on live stream.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry. It's good. And that affects you too a little bit, huh?
Yeah. See ya. I don't know if you guys heard that guy, but that is your typical South Valley New Mexican guy, the way he talks. Like, he's like, I like your setup. And I said, and then I say, yeah, I'm on live stream. He goes, Cherry. Cherry. Yeah, I hadn't heard that in a while. Hadn't heard that in a minute. Oh, that too. Sherry. I didn't think about that. Yeah, my setup could be my gluteus and my purple. Y'all notice my plum colored bibs I got on today? Eh? Ugh. Cherry. And I got somewhat matching socks on too. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear these plum colored socks with the polka dots to match my plum colored bibs. Shorts. Ugh. Good golly, you should, all the food's cooking. I am legit getting hungry, y'all. Hungry. That sounds good. Oh man, that sounds really good right now. Like I said earlier, I purposely ate a huge breakfast so that I would not eat out on the road today, but we may be stopping. We might be stopping. Feel the temperature's rising. And it feels like it's finally warming up. It was really nice and chill and cool all morning. I think when I got up, I know the inside temperature of the house was at 74. 76, okay. Well, it's still cool. Nice. When I got up, I think the inside of the house was 74 and outside it was 58, I think it was. I think that's what it was. It should all look familiar to you here because we were literally in this spot probably an hour ago. I'd say at least an hour ago. We were here in this area. As I came from home, rode through downtown, rode all the way up and around, dropped back down into Albuquerque. Now we're gonna go kind of like through downtown and kind of cut back. So on the Strava, when it gets posted to my Strava and you see the outline of the map, it's gonna look like a big figure 8. It's essentially what we're doing today. Not intentionally. Just what came about. Just what happened. Yeah, see the matching kind of plum colored socks with polka dots. I think these here shorts, we're gonna call them the plum smugglers.
Doggedale said, such a dad name.
Yeah, we were literally right in this neighborhood. Just passed right through. And we're gonna do it again. Got some chain skipping going on. There's like a bit too much torque going through the motor and the chain. Just it's kind of skipping a gear a little bit when it's really applying the torque. Oh, yep. Some gear skipping there. This motor seems to be applying a lot of torque. man. Come on, people. What's the holdup up there? I'm gonna sneak around. Alright, this guy, I don't know what he was doing, but I wanted to go around. Oh, come on. I do not want to stop again.
Almost taken out by a minivan.
Yeah. She was definitely not paying attention to what she was doing. She wanted to turn right there, and I think she saw that she couldn't go. So she's like, okay, I'm just going to come back. And it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, probably help if you take a look, you know. All right, y'all, if you've been on enough rides with me, and got an idea where we're headed, I'll just drop the hint bomb, the big hint bomb. I am going for another cinnamon roll.
Wasaclaw said, long. Doggedale said, Golden Pride then quick stop at Blake's for some chili. Wasaclaw said, cave, quick.
Yeah, I could probably make it home without eating, but what the hell? We're in the neighborhood. It's a quick stop. Usually not a long line, because most people that go to that place go through the drive-through.
Wasaclaw said, nothing wrong with some good food.
Yeah, We're gonna pass on a burrito though. Like I said, I feel like my 2 sausages and 5 fried eggs, 2 pieces of toast is like 2 pieces of toast. That's still like sufficing. I just want like a sweet snack. You know, a sweet snack. Oh, come on.
Clutch said, think that's Clutch said, yeah.
And we're gonna get it warm. So it's gonna be like swimming in sweet, buttery, cinnamon, sugary goodness.
Change party in my mouth.
And everybody's coming. To join the party, that is. Pedal, 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 pedal. I'm not gonna get this light. No. No way. No way. No. Ah, yeah. We tried. Ooh. Oh God, man, these bumps here are horrible. Oh my God. Probably totally screwing up the camera on the stream. I think so. Looks like the cameras went backwards a little bit again. Oh God, damn man, these fucking bumps. I do have a little more air in the tires than usual. Perhaps I could let a little bit of air out. I left them inflated because these were the the flat that I got last week. I fixed the flat and I put the tube back in, and then the bead deceit, you know, for the GG ring to straighten out, I had to inflate it up to 60 and then drop the pressure a little bit, but probably just didn't drop it enough.
Resin UK said, the giant Albi is raiding from Sicily. Wolford said,
Oh,
the giant
wow.
Albi is raiding from Sicily. Hipper 32.
Nice.
Albi said, the giant Albi is raiding from Sicily.
All right, I got a raid. Got a raid, y'all. Appreciate the raid.
Albi said, hello, Carmel.
How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream, everybody, all raiders. We are stopping for a quick break. I'll be right back, everybody. We're gonna grab a cinnamon roll and we'll be right back. How's it going? Welcome from Sicily. You probably see the camera outside, but I'm inside the shop here right now. We'll be back out in a moment. I can still hear y'all because y'all are, my helmet is Bluetooth to my phone, so I can still hear y'all. Sounds really awesome. I've been riding around Albuquerque all morning, and we're stopping for our first break here. I'm looking out the window, keeping an eye on my bike, so everybody just keep an eye on it for me. Sounds fun. I think it's one of the places I do want to visit is Sicily. My wife and I, we've been talking about overseas trips. Haven't quite figured out like where yet, but we've talked about a lot of places. Been on my bike. cinnamon roll.
High Kobe said.
Here they go.
For here.
Just the hot cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
Okay, that is $3.23.
Number 760.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're ready. Got a number 8 here. All right.
Yeah, especially for really it has a hard time. We're trying to get it to just transcribe, not just not maybe not translate, just transcribe it. That's
All right. Make sure we're back on and live. We go. I think we're live. There's the cinnamon roll. Can't tilt it too much because it's warmed up, so all the butter, the sugar, and cinnamon is all.
High Kobe said. Anyway, I gotta go home. See you, Kobe.
All right. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. It's pretty good.
Jonathan said, if the diet for biking includes cinnamon rolls, I'm in.
It can be. You have to earn it first. Like, you have to get past 25 miles. Which I think we're there. What is my mileage? You gotta be around 35 is my guess.
Red 9K said, when are they not good?
Hell, I don't care if you do 1 mile. Hell, I don't care if you just inflate the tires on your bike. I think you deserve a cinnamon roll.
Rank 9K set. 37.6 miles so far.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. I think the battery was at 75%.
9K set. All New Frontier 1. There's Power Karma set. You don't need to bring me a cinnamon roll. Just drop face.
I do have to bring you back for one though, right? This was equally as good as the last one I had. The dough, so soft. There's no chew. There's no chew in it whatsoever. Just like pillowy soft.
Classic launch set. Home.
I think I'm demolishing this here. Sorry, I'm not taking much breaks to talk in between bites here, but I just literally want to demolish this and get back on the bike. Man, that's good. Oh shit. Look at the butter. All right, everybody, let's get back on the road.
A lot of people that get married in Las Vegas and Nevada.
All right. That was a good cinnamon roll. Oh man, I think I burnt enough calories to deserve one now. Or at least that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. Oh. that container had a hole in it, so my hand was just like full of butter and sugar. Hello, hello. Rat Mania, you just missed a Chevrolet, Chevrolet truck, four-wheel drive. Don't know what year, what model it is, but hood was off. He had roll cage in it, beautiful sky blue, polished sky blue, and you could hear it like the whine. So he had a blower supercharger on it. You could hear it just coming down the street, just hearing that whistle. Dual carburetors on it. That truck was sweet. You could hear it coming all the way up the road.
Horsepower Karma said, you boys and your fancy cars and stuff.
Well, I know Rat has an appreciation for horsepower and Chevys. Sweet looking truck. I think more than anything, I like the engine more than the truck. It's pretty impressive just hearing it. That whine. The whine of a supercharger is not quite the same as the turbocharger. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the sound of a good turbo and wastegate, but something about a supercharger that's like just pure raw horsepower and a supercharger just whining, you know? That nice little whine that it makes the whole time when it's just like even at idle.
Horsepower Karma said, can I put a Hellcat in my Jeep?
Probably, yes, you can. This is where I got my flat and fixed my flat last week. Was right here, literally right here. I picked up a staple, an 1.5 inch staple on the road over there, and I've had to fix my flat right here. Coming through.
Wasaclutch said, memories.
Man, what a beautiful day. Amazing day. I'm glad I went out on the bike. I wanted to go do a live stream on the motorcycle, but I decided I wanted to ride, get some exercise in. Tomorrow we might go out on the motorcycle, y'all. So we might get out a little further, put some miles in, go to some destination. So that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. Now I do got to do some yard work. Man, all the rain and moisture we had, the weeds out in front. I don't know, unless I attack it today, then I'll feel less likely like I should stay home. I think that's why I didn't want to get out too late today, so I can get home and try and knock out some of the weeds in our yard. And between all the rain we've been getting, you know, you can tell, but all the clouds, they usually build up in the evening. And the rain, it just been out. Headphones in, so you didn't get to hear my cool bell. When I come through this path, take your headphones off. I want you to hear my bell. I just got this bell so that I can be heard. I want to be heard. It's a cool bell. What are you talking about? Listen. That is a cool bell.
Reg 9K said, their horn. Scared that you know what out of them.
I thought about getting one of those. It's a little electronic air horn. I don't want to be obnoxious, you know. But I get tired of saying, on your left, coming around you, on your left, coming around you, on your left. I'd rather go,
Reg 9K said, just like skiing. Horsepower Karma said, you are such a dork.
come on, people. Pass already. Come on. All right. He doesn't want to take his time. Take his time. He's just taking his sweet old time. How do you know I'm a dork? Oh man, probably should have used the bathroom back there, but I don't know if it's just bad timing or what, but that place is never that busy. And then the person taking orders, like what the fuck? It's like there's numbers up there. Just order a fucking, put a number, take the order. So there was only one person in front of me, and that whole time I was waiting, it was because there was only one person in front of me. But then when I got in there, there was like 1, 2, 3. There's probably 9 people piled in behind me to get orders, all because this person that was ringing up the one person was like just not ringing up the person. I don't know what gives. What was going on there? It was extremely frustrating on my end. Oh, I need to get up out of the saddle, give my bum a break for a sec here.
Power Karma said, I'm showering and I have to go see Priscilla for a hot minute.
Okay. So you'll be gone when I get home, is that what you're saying?
Power Karma said, I did Swift for 90 minutes.
Nice. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. That should have been a good ride. I'm gonna do my best to tackle some of the weeds out in front when I get home. I'm gonna try not to get comfy, try not to let the ride lull me into a nap. Even though I got a nice cinnamon roll in my tummy. You know, that cinnamon roll in my tummy would be really good with a nap right now. Coming through. Hello, hello, hello. Man. Good thing that guy was holding on to that dog. Oh, yeah, my bum is not feeling it anymore. I wanna take a break. Oh. Albuquerque forklift. Oh my God, here comes the yawning shit. I have to start carrying a cot with me when I go on a bike ride to take a nap. There's a nice shiny spot right there. Should have brought the solar trailer out. I should have brought the trailer out. Put well, don't always drink beer, but I could put a nice adult beverage in there and a cot. Oh shit, I was trying not to yawn out loud right there that time. It is setting in. I think it's just like my body just knows. That's all there is to it.
Bring some powdered caffeine, 2 teaspoons in some water, and you will be awake in 5 minutes.
I actually have this stuff. I haven't used it in a long time. I generally don't talk about it because it's like I actually like this stuff. I do belong to a multi-level marketing company, but the only reason why I'm in it is because there's a couple of skincare products, and there's one product they have that's it's a little packet of powdery substance that's essentially 100 milligrams of caffeine and some other green tea extract, DMA. I can't remember everything that's in it, but I love putting those in my water.
WNT, Jesus said. Cocaine.
There you go. Flavored cocaine. It's kind of like that. But they're, oh shit. I can't remember how much they cost because I haven't bought them in a while, but I mean, I know the cost of buying, it's like 30 packets. Is it 30 packets? Or 50 packets? 30 packets, I think. I can't remember, but it works out cheaper than buying a can of Red Bull.
WNT, Jesus said. I do see 4. Shit will give you the jitters though.
Well, this one here doesn't give you the jitters, so that's the did a formulation so that it doesn't have like all the same things as like a Monster or a Red Bull. Although I gave one to someone and they said they got the jitters, but
Reg 9K said, find some original Coca-Cola from the 1920s.
there you go. Or just go, what's that place? Where everybody chews on Coca-Cola. Not coca. Is it coca leaves? Not cocoa. Coca. Coca leaves, right? Cocoa leaves would be chocolate. I think it's coca. Coca leaves. So I guess everybody essentially has like this residual high all the time because they're always stuffing leaves in their cheek. All right, y'all. It's been a long day for me so far. How many hours have I been streaming? Let's see here. 8 viewers, 3 hours, 23 minutes. Okay, yeah, I thought I was going to be out for almost 4 hours. I'm debating whether... So there's General Mills up ahead with the blue around the top of the roof there. General Mills. It usually smells like blueberry muffins in the morning when they're cooking up stuff. I can kind of like beeline and go straight home, or kind of wrap around and take a little longer ride.
Reg 9K set. Cereal.
Yes. You know. They do. I do know that they make cinnamon toast crunch there, because I saw it on one of our local TV stations. They were in there. Most people around here call it Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. In fact, I think, if I'm not wrong, if you go to Strava, somebody made a segment somewhere in here, or maybe over on that side, called it's called Fruit Loops. I don't know which one it is, but I know the one that's further down from Balloon Fiesta Park to Alameda. I know I own that KOM.
Judas PWNT Jesus said, that's what I call my gay friend Rat. Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loop. Rat Fruit Loop. That's no fair. Is he even in here still to defend himself? He's probably watching the washing machine. Let's look at their inventory today. I don't know why I'm always like eyeballing. That's a nice rig right there. That blue one. One of these days I might trade in my pull trailer, my travel trailer. I'm thinking about more like one of those.
Pick one. Take a nap.
I do like that one there. Mainly because I do like Freightliner. That's a Freightliner chassis. That's an M2 chassis, and I do know that chassis really well. Like I got certified by the factory on this chassis here, so I know the electronics well. It's probably got a Cummins. I wouldn't probably. What chassis is that? It's probably not an 8.3. It's probably a 5.9. Could be an 8.3. Cummins. It's a nice, oh, there we go. I like that black Dynamax on the Mercedes body. They don't have a price on it. That one's probably got to be pricey. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen an RV on a international chassis. That's a first for me. I didn't know International made it's just the truck body, the cabin frame, but I've never seen an international chassis with an RV on it before. Never. I mean, I've seen Chevy, I've seen Freightliner, I've seen Ford, obviously. Oh well. One of these days, I don't know. Let's see, I might do it. I mean, as it is, the travel trailer that we have, was just one of those wild hair moments. It's like, granted, I had been looking at them for a while, and then we went up to Denver. My wife had a conference there. Not a conference. Was it a conference or a class? I can't remember. I think it was a conference and a class. Whatever it was. I think it was a conference. But I drove along just because she wanted, she wanted somebody to drive her, have the company, and it was winter time. So while I was there and she was at her conference, I was riding my bike every day, and then one of the days, I drove to one of the local RV places there in the Aurora area, and
multi-day conference.
that's what it was, yeah. And then next thing you know, I bought a trailer. I bought a trailer and we came home with it. It's a good thing we had the Jeep. It's like, guess what? I bought a trailer. Golly, these little scooters are all over the place. Let's see if we catch the train. Yeah, this starting to get some skip on the chain and the cassette. I know this motor is putting a hell of a lot of torque.
WNT Jesus said, they throw them in the Mississippi River here in St. Louis. Can't have nice things here. Greg 9K said, if I did that, my wife would say, are you and what have you done with my husband?
That kind of resembles the conversation we had. But, you know, she kind of knew I was looking at him too. I tell you what, though, for the Jeep had really no issues pulling it at all. I do prefer pulling it with the F-150 though. Yeah, we bought it in 2020. Was it 2020? Yeah, because it was like right before all the shutdowns and everything. I remember because I took it to one bike race. Down in Las Cruces. And that was the last race. It was shortly after that the shit started shutting down. Yeah, that's right. She said February. Yeah. Because I ended up taking it to a bike race towards the end of March. Oh shit! Forgot. I gotta go pick up my prescription at CVS before I forget. Today was the last day I could get it. Hello.
Greg 9K said, detour.
Yeah, I could go back that way and get it. It's at the CVS up there, Target. Yeah, we'll just drive over there. I'm kind of taking the long way home because I don't quite want to go home yet. I don't even want to do the weeds, to be honest with you. I just, we had just so much moisture. The weeds have just popped up through all the gravel. Everything is just, it's bad. It's bad, it's bad. I haven't even looked in the backyard. Yeah, I noticed that. YouTube's usually more spot on, well, closer, but yeah, it's usually pretty far back. Or at least like it seems like it has been all day today. I don't recall changing any settings or anything on it either. Like I have it set. There's 3 different settings you could set it on for latency, and it's like one of them is it's like the lowest latent possible. So like if you're, and the example they give in the description is if you want to be the most interactive as possible with the chat. So like if it's like almost real time. Then there's one in the middle, which is the one that I leave it on by default, which is a balance between engagement versus quality. And there's one other setting at the very bottom, which is the highest quality setting, but by far the most delayed as far as chat and latency. Chat latency. I always leave it on default in the middle, but I suppose I should check to make sure nothing's changed. I do notice that lately when I compare the VODs between YouTube and Twitch, the YouTube lately has been looking really crisp, really good. Now I know a lot of it has to do with my camera settings. I don't use default camera settings anymore. I've gone pretty much full manual on the settings with so 4K 24 frames, shutter at 1/50, ISO's range of 50 to 400, and then I got an ND16 filter on the lens. And I've noticed the colors, especially the blues. One thing I've noticed a lot on the videos here is that because there's so much blue above my head, that the DJI, for whatever reason, is always color banding the blues. So there'll be, like, you can actually see the lines and color bands in the blue, but it seems there's no more color banding. It's a lot better video is what I notice. So yeah, no more. I'm really concerned about all this skipping that my bike is doing. But this motor, I don't know why. It's like torquing. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a skip right there again. Man. This Cherry. I won't forget that conversation with that dude in the car. That's Cherry. I haven't heard that kind of talk in a while. Yeah, boy, I got all kinds of skipping. Whoa, shit! Speed bump. And as far as I can tell, I got good wrap around the cog, so I don't think it has anything to do with wrap. It's probably just all the torque going through, because at this level, the watts like jump up to like almost 800, 900 like right away. And right there, look, it just peaked at 1,000. Whatever. Right there, like it seems like when that watts goes like shoots way up, and I get a skip. I wonder if it's just that gear. Maybe I need to replace the cassette. I mean, this is the original cassette, even though I bought a new one. I bought a new one because I wasn't sure if the old one was, the original one was damaged when I was rebuilding the bike. So I put a new chain on. And generally when you put a new chain on, you need to put a new cassette on. But I wanted to try out the old one because I was thinking, well, you know, that cassette can't really have that many miles on it. But it might be time to just throw that new cassette that I bought on. And might as well put another chain on too. Because this motor does send a lot of torque through that whole drivetrain. See, if I take the assist level down a little bit now, it's kind of peaking out at around 300, 400 watts instead of spiking up to like 800, 1,000. Well, right there, it just spiked up to 700. Lost cat. You know, I've only had one cat in our lifetime that got lost and came back like, I want to say it was like a couple of months later, the cat came back. This was obviously a long time ago. I was a teenager. It was my mom's cat. And we think what happened is that it got caught underneath the neighbor's house. So where I used to live over there by the Bloomfield Park, all the houses, they had these little places in this, I guess I'll call it like a hatch, but so that you could access underneath the crawl space. You had these little hatches, and we think it got trapped in the neighbor's crawl space for a couple of months. Because all of a sudden, just one day, after a couple of months, the cat just showed up on the driveway. All right, everybody. Oh, goddamn. Didn't even hit that bump. I think y'all know the drill. This is the street where I normally shut my stream down before I get home. Thanks again for joining everyone. Hope you enjoyed the bike ride around Albuquerque. We definitely went to some new places, different places today. So we'll stop right here so I can see you all off, send you all off. Oh, let me stop it. The shade. Oh. Oh gosh, don't fall. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining again for another ride around Albuquerque live stream on the e-bike. Let's look and see who is out. Pull up the Twitch app. All right, everybody. I think I figured it out.